I wonder if the way in which we die can affect the way our bodies pass on to the next dimension. Could it be that unfinished business could cause certain spirits to be held in limbo in a particular place or time? We investigate 2 hauntings in Colchester, both with ghosts over 200 years old. We've come to the Red Lion Hotel. It's a story that dates back to the 17th century. A story of love and tragedy. It's believed that the spirit of Alice Mellor still lurks within the building, as you'll discover. While the guests of the Red Lion Hotel enjoy their meals in the restaurant, they may not be aware that directly above them is the attic room, where, according to legend, Alice Mellor lived during her days of service. After her tragic death, the room was sealed up for many years, only to be discovered again in 1972, when it was reopened. Many of the people who work at the hotel believe they've seen and felt the ghost of Alice Mellor, so we decided to further investigate the tragic story of this young servant girl.
We know her name. Her name is Alice Catherine Miller, and she lived here as a chambermaid for a number of years. Alice made the mistake of falling in love with someone outside of her class, and he brutally murdered her. Her body was thrown out of one of the windows of the Red Lion Hotel in 1632, 366 years ago. Since that time, the ghost of Alice has been seen, heard, and has made her presence felt throughout this hotel. There are some rooms which are particularly prevalent to her manifestations. But at the same time, I've got to say it's very benign. She's not a malevolent person. She has engaged in friendly, trifle spooky acts with the staff here. But certainly the chambermaids that have worked in this hotel for hundreds of years have mentioned her presence. The management of the hotel had sealed up Alice's room. This is a small, very poky, very dark and oppressive little room in the attic. The room had been sealed off because it had been there that Alice had pined away a part of her life, thinking about the love that she couldn't possibly have.
We've got 2 rooms that are particularly active, one of which is the 4-poster, where things happen to the poor bride and groom. In room 6, which is next door to it, housekeeping are very, very on edge in that room. If they're cleaning that room, I don't go and see them because I don't want to frighten them anymore. The kettle will turn itself on and off. The television will turn itself on and change channel. They're cleaning in the bathroom, and things they've put down in one place in the room, when they come out of the bathroom, a slightly different place. They're making the bed, and one of the chambermaids just stopped, hands onto the bed, tucking the bed in, and just stood there, frozen. And the person she was with said, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" "I've just seen someone. They've gone from one wall, through the wall, and they've gone to the next wall. Things go missing and turn up in places they didn't know. Someone put their passport down, and it turned up on the other side of the room, underneath the television."
We got on the assistance of Gloria Conway from the Paranormal Times investigation team to take a look and see what she could find out about Alice for her. She used a whole range of different equipment and her mediumistic powers. So, what did she discover?
When I started the experiment, the first thing that happened was a slight cold drop in the corner of the room, accompanied by a misty, damp feeling. And this actually registered on the thermometer. There was a significant drop, which was obviously a tangible reading. And also there was a shuffling noise on the tape recorder, which I presume is either spirits moving. So I was quite happy with that.
When the psychic investigator did the study of the rooms and found nothing in room 6, It could be that Alice is just not in that part of the building at the time. It's interesting that she found something that she felt was different and not fitting in with Alice in room 7, the 4-poster. Maybe we've got more spirits here than we knew about.